possibly, maybe I can teach you some things if you feel like learning. I'd like to teach you. I feel like chat has definitely garnered the blessing of your goddess to bestow knowledge on you. Yeah, so just give me one sec. Okay, so today I was thinking that we would learn some kanji today. Just kind of started off with a little bit to get your minds going. So the kanji that I chose are ones that I found interesting. And also we're only going to work on kanji is hard. Yes, I agree with you. But I love kanji. I know, weird, but I think I'm obviously different learner compared to everyone else. But I learn through visuals. So whenever I see like hiragana, katakana, kanji, things like that, I always imagined pictures with it that would have like the pronunciation, but also like the meaning behind it. But today, we'll start it off very easy, I promise. There might be, I think, kanjis, maybe 2 that are level N1 or N2. Oh, thank you for following me. But trust me, it's going to be okay. We are going to learn together. So, I'm not here to overwhelm you. Yeah, I feel like once you interact with kanji more, it kind of gets a bit better. But today we're just going to learn about some kanjis, not the pronunciation, because the thing with kanjis is some kanjis can go with other kanjis to have a whole different pronunciation, or depending on what you're trying to portray in the context of the sentence. Okay, so today we're just going to, I'll show you the kanji. And then we'll also practice stroke order. So, let me turn on my pen. There we go. Okay, so we'll do it with the cool writing. I think we need it a little bit like that. There we go. Try it out. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, good. Looking good. Okay, so the first kanji is going to be this. I'm trying my best to write on computer screen. So the lines are going to be as best as I can get them. Yes. So this kanji, yes! Thank you! Woohoo! Solomon Warlock is correct. It is the kanji for sword. It does look like, oh my gosh. Yes. Haha. Katakana. So this kanji is the kanji for sword. Sword. So yeah, the meaning of this kanji is sword. Specifically, what it means is katana. So this sword specifically. So single edged sword. Yeah. So oh yeah, I did do the stroke a little bit too short. But that's just because I'm trying to write on this tablet and it's going as best as it can. But yeah. Let me see if I can redo it. So, okay, so the first stroke that you want to do is you want to go across, but also continue to go like that, okay? You shouldn't bring it up as much. It's just how my pen does it. So yes. That is, yeah. And then you should then bring this like that, okay? It should have a little bit of a curve. I'm trying to do my best with the writing utensils I have to create what would be done properly for like with the calligraphy that's traditionally done. So you do like a swoop type of thing here, okay? So one more time. So we go across and then we go up and then we go like a swoop like this. Okay, so yeah, this is sword. Yeah. So I think sword and the other one that looks a lot like it is going to be, yes, definitely the swoop will be in the exam, so you better all remember the swoop. No, it doesn't deduct points, it deducts cookies. More important. Cookies are more important than points. Okay, so the next one we do is is going to look a lot like the one we just did, which is like that. Oh, I'm so wobbly. And then we do the swoop. Oh, okay, let me redo this. I'm trying to write on this as best as I can. And there you go. Okay, let's try this again. So we go across and we go like this, and then we go like this. And then there's one more, which is like that. This should be a little bit longer, but you get the gist of it. So it looks like the one, oh, negative cookies? Well, that's a good question. You might be put into my secret dungeon where you are starved of snacks. No snacks for you. And then I send little tiny chunky foxes to nibble your ankles. So you better watch out. You don't want those chunky beasts to get at you. So yeah, like that, and then like that, and then like that. It's the best it's gonna look on here right now. So yeah, there are 3 strokes to it. So 1, 2, and then 3. So this kanji is, does anyone have a guessing of what this kanji could possibly do? So it looks like the kanji we last had. Yeah, it is one more stroke. It is related to knife, yes. So this kanji equals, yeah, blade. Good job. Blade. So it means the edge. Ooh, that was a big comma. The edge of like a sword or a knife specifically. So a sword or a knife. And how I remember this kanji is I think of sword, so like you have like I'm just going to, let's see, I'll draw on with a different color. We're trying to do red, chat. Okay, so I think of this of like here's the person. Excuse my trying. I'm trying my best. Oh gosh, he's very long. And then like the sword like came across and like attacked him. It's like you have like your epic sword. Okay, I'm drawing a very quick sword. Don't come for me, chat. And then it like swooped him with the blade, and then he like it cut him. So the blade came across him, and now he's like bleeding. That's how I that's how I remember the kanji. I hope this really helps you, chat. Okay, so yes, long live the swoop. Okay, so the next one that I want to teach you is a super easy one. Let me change the opacity of this. So this one is in N5. So if you've been studying Japanese, you should know this kanji, okay? I hope you do. I hope you do. So you do one stroke down. Oh goodness, that was so bad. Ugh. Okay, ready. One stroke down. And then we go for another stroke and just continue like that. Ooh, that's brown. I thought I selected black. Yes, okay. So, this kanji, it's N5. I believe in you all. Do we know what this kanji is? It's related to me. Yes! Thank you! Woo! It is the number 9. Yeah. Cute. Very good job, everyone. So that is the letter 9, which is the number of tails I have because I'm that awesome. Yes, and powerful. Not old, just awesome and powerful. Okay, so another kanji is Oh, chat coming out with the jokes. Okay, so the next kanji is this has quite a few steps to it, okay? So there's quite a bit of strokes, I would say. Okay, so we first go down, then we go across and down, then we go in the middle, and then at the bottom. Okay? That's one part. Then the second part is we go swoop. Just a wee swoop type of thing. Go. Here. Oh no. Let me redo this. Sorry. Do, ba-do, 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 ba-do. And then a swoop. Like that. Yes, that is correct. The first kanji is sun/day. Yeah. And then It's like the other one. So you do across and down. And then you do in the middle and right there. Yeah. So this one, whoop. This one should be, you want to try to get them, oop, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, chat. You want to try to get them as like level as possible. So when you see, when you go like that, and then that should go like a swoop up type of situation, and then a swoop down, more like that. Yeah. So yeah, you want them to be as level as possible. So for this kanji, you are very, very fast with your kanji. I will definitely test you on harder ones. Like one of my favorites is the kanji for Pegasus, like the flying horse. Yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, so this kanji that you see right here is the word for bright. So the way that I remember this is like, I imagine you have like, see if I can do this. You have like the moon and like the sun. And so you have like the sun, woo, 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 woo. And then you have, well, we're gonna say that that's a moon. I can draw better, guys, I promise. Yeah, and both of them are like super bright. Like the sun is super bright in the day and the moon is super bright at night. So you put them together and they make the word bright. Woo! And yeah, that's how I remember. Okay. Oh my goodness. Woo! Touching things I shouldn't be. Okay, so let's see. I hope so too, Chad. I'm trying my best to help you. So because this was my first stream, and I hope to stream more for you guys, I'm going to teach you this kanji. My browser froze. Oh no! Now the question was, the question is if my laughs were a blessing to your computer or a punishment. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is, so we do a small stroke and then a bigger stroke for this, and then we do a slight swoop here, and then we do a swoop with like a hook type of thing. Though for this one, you want to make sure that you do more of like a swoop type of hook like this. That, trying to make it look as best as possible. Obviously, when you write kanji, especially if you're doing the calligraphy of it, you want to make sure you do not go over your strokes. So the big thing is remember those strokes. Remember which one goes first and which one goes last. Oh no, apparently I just keep attacking your computer. Ah. So for this one, it's not door, It does kind of look like a torii gate, yeah. But it actually means, which I thought was appropriate for the stream, beginning. So it's more like, I'm running out of space. That's a really, really small N and G. And yeah, G. Yeah, so it means like beginning, but like the origin of something. So like when something's happen, like the beginning of time. Something like that. So like it's the beginning of this amazing adventure that we're all going to be going on together. Yeah. So the way I remember it, which is good, yeah. So like a torii gate with like again, I apologize for my very bad drawing. So we have like, this is going to be like, woo, a crazy sun. So you draw like the sun coming up from the day, that's what I think of. And then you have like your torii gate here. And then you're like walking through it to come join me. So it's the beginning of our adventure, guys. Always remember the swoosh. I mean, what if we all wrapped ourselves in blankets with ice cream in our mouths, and then we got the foxes to pull us on our adventure? So technically, we could stay completely wrapped in blankets and go on an adventure. I think that would work, chat. I'd be up for it. Okay, so I think this one... Oh, thank you for following me. I think this one, you guys should be able to see what it is, because it looks to me like it. Oh no, the monsoon's coming. Oh no. It's so hot here, like, oh, so hot. I have a fox fanning me right now, which is nice. Okay, so I'm getting distracted. It's like Genshin all over, guys. Okay, so for this one, I think you guys will be able to see. Oh, I gotta change my color so it'll be better. There we go. Okay, so we first start with this stroke, and then we make a stroke down, and then, oh, chat, it's your favorite. We do a swoosh, and then another swoosh. That swoosh is a little bit too long. Does anyone know what this is? Oh yeah! Woo! Cookies for everyone! Good job, guys. Yeah, you remembered your swooping and swooshing. So yeah, we got our tree. Ba-da-da-da. And then our little... Ooh, I'm trying to find a good color for this. Our little... Woo. There we go. And then we got some, like, branches coming down here. Because he be a bushy fellow. Yeah. It's a bushy tree. With a lot of swoosh. So it can swoosh in the wind. Yeah. So, this one is, like you all said, tree. Now, what can we make with trees? So I thought it would be interesting to do an easy kanji that adds more kanji to it, so you guys can kind of expand on your kanji. yeah, repetition is always really, really helpful. And I find like when you guys are like helping each other too, or like talking in chat, it's also helping you, which is really nice. So we are going to look at 2 kanjis that add it all together. That would be very interesting. I would love to see chat just form a forest. I wonder if I could hide in it. That would be the question. Yes. Okay. So, let's look at this one. Okay. So, we do what we did last time. So we do our... Oh, that's not the one I want. Give me my writing pencil. Okay. I didn't even... I keep forgetting how tiny I am. See, I'm used to being this all-powerful goddess. But now I'm just stuck in this chibi form. It's honestly very sad. People just want to be like, oh, you're so cute. Here's a head pet. Or, can I tickle you? You look so adorable. And I'm like, no. No, you can't. I mean, I'll accept the head pet, but no tickles. And then they don't even provide me with enough snacks. Oh, that's so funny. How's your learning going so far? I find that grammar in languages, because it's so different per language, it's sometimes really difficult to learn. It definitely depends on what other languages you know. Yeah. Like, I think when I studied a bit of Korean, what I was having a problem was more with the writing system of Korean than the grammar. Oh, thank you for following me. So yeah, bills. I just live in a shrine and have the foxes pay for it. How they do that, I don't know. Okay, so I'm getting distracted, chat. I'm sorry. Okay, so this kanji, we're going to go like we did last time. Oh my gosh, that's so green. Oh no. Who thought it'd be so hard to find a block? Okay, so straight across. And then we go down. That's kind of... not so wobbly, chat. Not so wobbly. Okay, so straight across and then down. And ooh, the question is, how is the swoosh? The swoosh is a good swoosh. So you first do a good swoosh on the left side. But on the right side, you want to only do a mini swoosh. So you want to make sure that this one on the left is longer on the right than the one on the right. And then you want to do the same thing beside it. So you do cross and then down. But then the swoosh for this one is going to be like for tree. So it's a normal swoosh. Don't do what I just did and went back up. You're not supposed to do that. And then another normal size swoosh on that side. So you want to make sure that, I'll highlight it in orange. That this one on here, this swoosh right here. Oh. That swoosh is always shorter than the other swooshes. Okay? And now for this one, does anyone know what this might be? Ooh, good question about trees. Yes, it is like a grove. Good job, Chad. Good job. We got some Japanese all-stars here. Very, very proud of you all. So yeah, it's a grove of trees. It's not a forest though. There's a different kanji for forest. Will we be learning it? Maybe. I find like these kanjis because they all have relation to them, and it's nice how they all kind of mesh into each other to make new words. It's nice to learn that way. I think when I'm going to be teaching like vocabulary and kanji and like grammar, I want things to be able to like interact so you guys are able to learn Japanese easier, but then also like expand your knowledge. Yeah. Okay. So, that's grove. But also remember, the swoosh, that mini swoosh, you never want to make it a big swoosh. That's not good. There's only 3 big swooshes out of 4. Yes, I definitely agree with about that with kanji, how when they're added together, they make quite some interesting things. One kanji that I hope to teach you next time is the kanji for Pegasus, because I find it so funny. It's the kanji horse, because that's what it is, and flying. But the kanji for flying can also be used for turkey. So technically you're calling it a horse turkey. Which then makes me think of, I don't know if you've seen the movie Hercules, like the animated one by Disney, and then Pegasus makes this one moment where he takes his wings and puts them behind him, and it makes me think, oh my gosh, it's a turkey horse. Yeah. So I hope we can learn. Yeah, same. I really, really liked that movie, but the moment I was trying to think of like kanjis that I want us to learn, and then I was like, oh yeah, that kanji for Pegasus. The meanings of within languages is really interesting for me. Like I studied linguistics, so when it comes to languages, I really like to take them apart and like learn about like the meanings behind why did this word exist the way it existed, type of thing. So yeah. Okay, so our next kanji, I think all of you guys might know it. Okay, so for this one, we do a super duper tiny stroke like this. And then we go super duper tiny down here. Now, I think all of you guys, I think that was a little bit too long. There we go. Better. Okay, so now we have our favorite part. The swoosh. Now this one is what I call an epic swoosh. So what you want to do is you take your swoosh and you go all the way down there. It's like, woo. it all the way down here. So yeah, you have this epic swoosh. And then, we're not finished, chat. Not at all. Hey! Don't get ahead of yourselves, chat. We haven't finished writing the kanji. So, for this one, what we do is then we do the same thing we did previously. Oop, not that. So, down here we do our side across, and then our down, and then our big swoosh. Now, chat, what did we say again? We do the mini swoosh. Just the mini swoosh. Yeah, that swoosh is definitely bigger than me. I probably could wear it on my head. And then we do another one, like for Grove. Oh, I did not like that. I'm going to redo it. I am sorry, chat. Okay, so we do another one across and down. Oh my goodness. We got our 2 trees. Can't we get our 3rd one, please? So we go across and then down. And then for this one, we do our usual tree. Like this. Okay, so questions. I think I already saw in chat what this kanji could mean. But yes, yes. 3 trees do make up a forest. Good job. Be interesting if you just keep adding tree kanji together. If maybe, would that like make, I don't know, a super duper forest tree? Ah! Well, I believe rainforest is like the kanji for rain and then forest. But yeah, this one is just forest. But the thing with Grove, so we first started off with, let's do orange. Nope, orange please. There we go. So we first started off with this one, which was tree. Then we moved on to, oh, purple. This one, which was Grove. And then all put together is forests. The thing that I remember is like a grove is just a small amount of forest, whereas so like 2, whereas like the forest to forest has like a lot. Yeah. Okay. Well, everyone seems like you guys are really, really good at your kanjis. I'm very, very proud of everyone. I think we're going to learn some more kanjis next lesson. I wonder if you guys would also be interested in like learning vocabulary and grammar. So what I was hoping to do is teach kanji, but then when I teach vocabulary, I'd like to use it in like grammar sentences. Yeah, I tried to pick maybe some from like Kawaii Nihongo or Kawaii Dungeon, but also maybe ones that you haven't seen before. I'm definitely going to show you Pegasus because of horse turkey. And I kind of just pick things that go together, but at different levels too. So like the kanjis that I showed you guys today are ranging from N5 to N1, I believe. Which some of them don't seem like that because they're very simple looking compared to the amount of strokes you usually have to do. But it's all about, it's all about remembering them. And also, I think it's dependent on how much they're used. So the likelihood of you hearing about things like blades and knives and stuff like that. So hearing words like that and like reading them in the kanji form, I think depends on how much you hear it. So that's kind of what level they are. Ooh, that would be, definitely reading a light novel. I definitely start with, if you wanted to get into Japanese reading, children's books. Like, there's, I believe online you can find a couple, but like Japanese children's books that are like full picture books too, are really, really useful. I find, because they write only the basic kanjis, which is nice, but they also do where they have like the furigana that word, sorry. Let me take a sip of something first. But yeah, they have like the hiragana and the katakana overhead. It's same with like when you don't know a kanji and you're just learning it. Some books will have that, which is nice. I just find that kids' books, because they're picture books too, and I'm a visual learner, it's easier to identify what's happening in the situation. Yeah, but there is like a lot of kanji to learn. My best advice when it comes to kanji though is when you're trying to read something with kanji and it has hiragana in the sentence, try to get the meaning from the hiragana if you don't know the kanji. Because usually when you read it, you can understand the meaning of the sentence from the hiragana and then make a good educated guess on what the kanji is, if like you're not able to look it up or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah. Watching like animes and stuff like that is really helpful too. Like I really like the way that Kawaii Nihongo is like laid out, just because as like a teacher, I find that when you just learn vocabulary, it doesn't really help you understand the full meaning of something. So like I could learn the word for like forest, but within a sentence, like I need to have the grammar with it to be able to be able to use it. I can't just like have a conversation and just be like, yeah, forest. Be a little weird. So yeah, that's why I'm going to try to introduce everything as possible, like together, so you guys like expand in all the areas too. But it's good to not just focus on the grammar too. Oh, the green owl. Yeah, we definitely have an interesting Yeah. Do you think Chibi me could take on the green owl? I think I would win with my bite. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I definitely I think even though I'm depleted on power right now, probably tastes like fried chicken. Oh, karage! Oh, I could dip him in mayo. But shh, chat, we won't tell him. Definitely. So that's why we're going to make him into... I'll make him. This is a plan. I will make him into karage. I'll cook him up for you. And because you guys have been so amazing today, I will serve him to you. With mayonnaise. I think that would be delicious. I'm just making myself more and more hungry. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm gonna switch to just chatting. There we go. So I definitely feel that when it comes to learning on like the green with the green owl, it's very good for like learning one-way things. So like hiragana, katakana, things like that, but they don't really expand much in areas like that. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe through these streams we can learn together and just expand. And yeah, I'd be interested in other languages too, as I'm interested in like linguistics. So yeah, I'd totally be up for that.